Hi guys, just thought I'd make a quick video of my homemade soup that I make for the whole family. This big massive pot here serves about 18 people. It's what I call my cauldron. It's huge. Because as you can hear from my voice, I've got the cold, and literally most of the family are all really, really bad with a cold, chest infections and everything else. So this big pot of like grandma's soup, as we call it, is what is getting cooked today for everybody to eat. In the pot at the moment, I've just rinsed off lentils and barley. You kind of have to rinse them off and wash them to get the starch to come out, because the starch is, quite yucky. But don't rinse it off till the water's completely, absolutely clear, because you want a little bit of that starch to make the soup thick. So you just rinse it under water until it's more or less clear, but not completely clear. So all I'm doing is using these red split lentils, big pack. As you can see, I've used most of that pack. And then also pearl barley, and I've used about a quarter, I would say a quarter of the pack, a third of the pack. And that's in there too. So yeah, I'm just going to add the water now. Right, so here I've added the water, and as you can see, it does look cloudy. And that's just the starch still coming off the lentils and barley. That will be on the heat to boil, and then cooking for about 10 minutes just by itself, just to make the lentils and the barley soft. And then to that I'll be adding more or less a full pack of cut up leeks. As I suffer with a lot of rib pain at the minute, I used to cut all this, from scratch and everything, but to be honest, these soup packs are really, really good, all cut up and ready to go. Open it up and pour it in. So there's a leeking potato, and this one is the carrot and swede. As you can see, carrot and swede. And then into that I'll also be adding some grated carrot and about 8 stock cubes. These chicken stock cubes. And then once that's all in together, that gets left to cook on a very, very low heat for about 30-40 minutes. And then what I do, I add a pack of chopped up plain bacon, like unsmoked bacon, and a chopped up pack of smoked bacon. Then that gets brought to the boil, and again left to simmer for about another 15-20 minutes. And that's the soup done, basically. But I'll show you again once I've added the ingredients. So that's the barley and the lentils. Have been bubbling away for about 10 minutes. As you can see, they're softening up nicely. So now I'm just going to add in the soup bag mixes. It's hard to do this with one hand. As I said, just open it up, pour it in. Easy as that. Sometimes I even add 2, it depends how much I'm making. But this does like the whole family, and if there's leftovers or if nobody's wanting it, then what I do is I let it cool down and I stick it in the freezer, and it makes loads of other meals. You can add whatever you want, basically into homemade soup you can add whatever you want, but this is just the way that we like it. I'm about to grate up some carrot and put grated carrot in there along with my stock cubes. As you can see, it's this is a big pot, and it's quite thick already. Once them lentils have cooked a bit more, then they'll go like mushy and thicken up the soup even more. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to open up one of these stock cubes with one hand. It's a bit tricky. So these are just the chicken stock cubes with Knorr. Just break them up a little bit, sprinkle it in. So I usually put about 8 in. Usually about 6, because by the time I put the bacon in, the bacon adds quite a lot of salt, so you don't want to put too many stock cubes in. So I'll say for this one today, maybe about 6 I'll put in. So yeah, that's all I'm doing, guys, and I'll bring you back in a minute. So that's the soup, been simmering away like it is for about 20 minutes now, stock cubes added. What I do is I don't use a blender to kind of mash it up a little bit, I just use an ordinary potato masher. Mainly because it's absolutely boiling hot. I don't want to burn myself. And I always prefer this little masher. It's just mashing it up just a little bit, just to kind of break up the vegetables a little bit, just before I add the bacon. And that's all I do for a couple of minutes. Keep stirring. As you can see, the lentils are mixing in nicely. And just every 5 minutes until it's finished, this is what I do. Just mash it up just a little bit. It smells absolutely amazing. So yeah, I'll come back when I add the bacon. Now to add in the chopped up bacon. Just one unsmoked pack and one smoked pack. Just chop it up, pair of scissors, knife, whatever you want to do. There we go. And then, just mix that in. And then again, just leave that simmering for about 15 minutes just to cook the bacon through and add the flavour. So there we go, that's the soup finished. It's just put into a smaller pot for one of my daughters to come round and get. Well, nicely cooked. As you can see, the lentils have turned to kind of like mush to thicken up the soup. I'm having mine in a cup, like I normally do, because I'm going to sit on my bed and have mine and watch maybe some Harry Potter movies, some YouTube. But yeah, easy to cook. Costs about £5 for everything, and as I said, this feeds about 18. Sometimes even with some left over. And yeah, perfect for when everybody's got a cold. There you go, guys. Homemade soup.